Moving on to the next segment of the show, which is keys to the game. And in this segment of keys to the game, we're going to be talking about don't get too comfortable. Now, keys to the game is a very particular topic because it's all talking about the keys that you need to become a professional basketball player, the things that you should know so you can have an advantage to the game. This is my 10 years worth of experience that I'm trying to give to you guys so you can take it, use it, and get ahead, and you won't fall into the same traps that majority of the players fall into in this point of their careers and their games that do not let them reap the benefits and have a long, prosperous career. And a lot of guys, I say don't get too comfortable because a lot of guys in this game get very comfortable. They feel like, you know what? Once I've tasted a little bit of success, I can relax. I can get to a point where I can slack off. I can go out, I can do whatever I want to do, and it don't really matter because I know that I'm good. I know that I'm straight. And I really bring up this topic on this one because a recent individual I know, I won't name their names, and a lot of times I like talking on these segments because a lot of the guys, if they actually take the time to listen to this will apply to you. These are the guys who are in the game now. They just believe that just because I'm in the game, I don't have to listen to this type of information and I don't have to worry about it because they don't apply to me because I'm already in the game. And that'd be the main topic. That'd be the main people who needs to listen to this information right now because we think we know everything and we think that we're always straight. And in actuality, we're the main ones who's going through the process to understand that, you know what, we can't get comfortable. We cannot just sit back and just think that, you know what, just because I had me one successful season and I scored 20 points, or I went to the finals and didn't win, and I had me a 2 seasons where I just, I wouldn't even say dominate, but I had me a good scoring season. So that justifies everything that I've been and done, so I don't really have to work as hard. The game is not like that. Every day you have to put in the work and understand that you are on business when you're here. Now, I don't mean that you just can't go out and enjoy yourself. I don't say that you can't enjoy yourself. But you have to understand that this is a business. This is your craft. This is your livelihood. This is what you do to feed yourself, feed your family. This is what you use for your investments. Like most guys in this game, I would say about, I'm gonna give a rough estimate. Let's just say 85% of the guys who are playing professionally are making bare $3,000 to $4,000 on average. So they're not just making a substantial amount of money that's just going to just say, you know what, I never have to work again a day in my life. Most players aren't earning that much money like that to just say, I can just never work a day again in my life after I finish playing basketball. Or I can sit back for 25 years and don't have to do anything else after I finish playing basketball. That is not the case. There are like 1%, 5% of players that can say that. The rest of us have to work. And I see too many times guys get too comfortable. I just played good. I may have the passport. I may be accustomed to playing in this league. I dominated this league one time before. So I'm good. I can just, you know what? I can go out all the time. I can go party all the time. I don't really have to do as much as what it took for me to get here. You lose the hunger. You lose the drive. You lose that go-getting spirit to feel like, you know what, I'm always good. I can have me a good game here and there and everything. I get so upset when I have one bad game. I can go be on the streak where I score 25 for 6 straight games, and I have one game where I just don't play well. Like last game, I had 4 points. Before that, it was 20, 26, 27, 18. Like, I was just having a great, and then I have one. It's rare. But I feel like, oh man, I gotta get right. And I've been doing this for 10 years. And I believe that's what has made me successful, is just to stay in that hunger mode at all times. Yesterday is gone. It don't matter no more. What I did last season, what I did 2 seasons ago, it does not matter anymore. The only thing that matters is what you're doing right now in this current moment to dominate your craft, to dominate your game, to dominate where you're at in this game. I see a lot of guys, they just, you know what, they find them a good system, they play good here and there, and then you know what, I'm into the club, you know what I'm saying? I'm good, I can go party, I can go do what I want to do, and I ain't got to worry about it because we've been winning, I'm used to it, I've been on this team. I'm really speaking on one dude in particular. And I know he don't listen to it, and maybe he should, because I'm talking to you. You got to understand, bro, you can't live that life, you got to let go of that life. It's so crazy because he reached out, his old teammate reached out to him, somebody reached out to me, I reached out to one of my teammates, his teammates reached out to him. It's so fast how the word travels around. And you know what the one word about him was? This guy likes to party. He's this type of person. He likes to be in the club all the time. I just did a recent interview with my teammate, my boy Alante Finna, and he was talking about his story. Y'all go check that out. It's called Unfinished. That was a really great episode. We chopped it up, and he was like, when he was on the team, he got fired because they said he was a party guy, and it was during COVID time, and all he did was stayed in his room and listen to his music too loud. But he got labeled as something, and just that little thing can affect your whole career. Say he lost out on a job for $8,000 a month because he was labeled as this type of person. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying do not enjoy yourself. I'm not saying don't go out. I'm not saying don't enjoy the life that is presented in front of you and just be blessed for what you got. But don't get too comfortable in it. Don't lose your grind and your hunger for each day. I need to go out and dominate. Your lifestyle can't outweigh your habits in this game. Your habits have to be stronger and deeper than this game. You have to be able to navigate them both and understand that you cannot get comfortable. And a lot of times in the teams where you're not making a lot of money, you have to work harder. The game where you're getting $2,000-$3,000 a month, you cannot afford to lose those contracts. You cannot afford to say, I'm not going to play hard. You can't afford that. Why can't you not afford that? Because you lose that money in the middle of the season. You got to sit out 6 months. Then what you going to do? Go back and get a regular job? The risk of getting fired. You can't afford the risk of getting fired because you know what? You have responsibilities at the crib. You got a lot of stuff that you got to take care of. And it's not a lot of money to just be giving up. Jobs just don't come willy-nilly, just out of the blue, and I'm always going to get a job. I'm always going to get another job without, like, no matter what, and I'm just going to be good. That's the mistake of getting too comfortable in this game. So understand that. Don't get too comfortable. Like Future said, don't get too comfortable. Don't get too comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Don't get too comfortable. That goes for you guys in the game, bro. Stay on your grind. Stay working hard. Don't take this game for granted, because you get that label put on you and then you ain't gonna find no jobs, and then it's gonna slowly start diminishing. Because coaches talk. They're gonna say, why you got fired? Why you got fired again? Oh, you're a party guy. Oh, you're a guy that's late. You're a lazy guy. You're a guy who thinks that you're bigger than the system. There's so many labels that you get labeled in this game that could be a negative effect on your career. Avoid all that by just saying, you know what, I'm gonna just put the work in one time and get it over with. I'm gonna dedicate however month, 6 months, 7 months of my time and just put in the max amount of effort that I can. Save Okay, let me go out. Let me limit myself. Let me have a number of times before I say how much time I'm gonna go out. Let me limit myself so I can be fully focused and locked in for this short amount of time and take advantage and fully maximize it. Getting your sleep, getting your rest. All these things matter. Look, man, that's all I got for this segment of Keys to the Game. Don't get too comfortable. Hey guys, thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe on our YouTube, Spotify, Apple, and wherever you listen to your podcast. I greatly appreciate it.